This is the Hello, It's Me, IAmKNicole podcast, and I'm your host, K Nicole. So we are just going to jump right into our recap. So we have our YouTube creator assets pack out. I just wanted to say that real quick at the beginning. Make sure you guys go check that out, okay? If you are a creator on YouTube, or if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you don't really know where to start when it comes to your branding, check out this asset pack. I have more information in my most recent YouTube video where I was giving you guys a new office update. So check that out if you want more of an in-depth, explanation of what it is, and you can see some of the examples and everything, or you can just head straight over to my website and read the product description because it is very detailed. Okay. So yeah, check that out. I will have it linked down below. We have it on sale for $30 off right now, so make sure you are taking advantage now. Another update, I am now doing IAmKNicole favorites, which I am really excited about. So I'm going to be sharing my favorite products with you guys, which I really already do in my daily life anyway. But just so that you guys can see everything in one spot, you can see the links, you can go buy it if you want it. So y'all don't have to be like, hey, where'd you get that from? Or hey, where's that from? Or where's the link to this? Where's the link to that? So on my Instagram highlights, I have a favorites tab that you can click on, and it just has, pictures, links, me showing you me using the product or talking about the product, why I like the product, all that good stuff. So make sure you check out my highlights, my favorites highlights on my Instagram. Also, just following me on Instagram and watching my stories every day. You never know what you might see. So you might see, something that I'm eating that day or something new that I grabbed that day. And I'm trying to be better about providing links for you guys just to save time later so that you guys don't have to ask me, wait for me to respond, wait for me to go find the link. This is just more organized for me. So I'm really excited. I also have my favorites on my website. So if you go to my website and you click on the tab that is called Shop My Favorites, you can see all of my favorites. They're all broken down into categories. So I have home stuff, I have lip gloss business stuff, I have hookah stuff, I have self-care stuff, I have clothing, I have shoes. I have it all separated out. So it's really easy for you guys to shop. It's really organized and I love it. It's really aesthetically pleasing for me right now just to see all the products that I'm obsessed with. They're all in one spot. You can click on them. It'll take you right to the link to where you can shop. So IAmKNicole favorites in full effect. Mainly on Instagram is where I'm going to be talking about a lot of those products. Maybe once a week I'll go on there and share some stuff with y'all. Just make sure you're following me on Instagram in general, okay? Follow us on the gram. If you're not following me yet and you're listening to this podcast, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I have the new sale tab on my website as well. So you can shop Smudge Cosmetics glosses for $3 right now. I'm doing a $3 blowout sale. So select glosses on the sale tab are currently on sale for $3. I decided to create a sale tab. My mom literally was the one in the back of my ear, make a sale tab, make a sale tab, make a sale tab. Every big business, every company, they usually have a sale tab on their website or clearance section or something just for those people that love to bargain shop. People love thinking they getting a deal, okay? Or they love feeling like they're getting a deal, or maybe sometimes they really are getting a deal, but just the word sale, the word clearance, it just grabs people's attention, right? So I have a sale tab now. I'm going to be, updating it frequently. I'm going to be adding new things and, just playing around with that, seeing how I like it. Right now, there's quite a few glosses that you can choose from for the $3 blowout. So take advantage while you can. Grab some glosses while they're on sale for $3. Y'all, I'm so excited because I have a new YouTube schedule that's going to be starting really soon on May 1st. I'm saying this now because I'm putting this out in the atmosphere. Y'all know I've been all over the place. Y'all know I've been working on a rebrand. Y'all know I got a lot of stuff going on. But, I think I finally am starting to kind of figure out what I like to do and what I don't like to do, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And I'm really excited for May 1st. This new schedule, I feel really confident about it. I've just been posting very sporadically these past couple of weeks. Y'all know if y'all subscribe to me on YouTube, the videos are going up all over the place. Y'all might get a whole bunch of videos in one day and then days without videos or, weeks without videos. And I'm like, girl, you're doing a whole rebrand. You said you're going to be consistent. What are you doing? So I just have so much, content that I'm trying to get out to you guys. And we're getting it out. I'm almost done with all the stuff that I had already pre-filmed, and now I'm moving into filming new content, and now we have a whole new schedule. So just stay tuned. May 1st is going to be a beautiful day in the IAmKNicole headquarters. Okay, it's going to be great. I'm really excited about it. So just stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed. That was a perfect segue into that. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 24,000 subscribers. I just turned 24 not too long ago, so this is 24, okay? We're on the road to 24,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys click that button down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Even if you're not watching this on YouTube, okay? Please subscribe to my channel. And what else? Oh, you guys, I have been seeing your reviews on Apple Podcasts, and I promise you, I don't know if there's like a lag in how it updates or something, but I just remember like looking one day, there wasn't really, any reviews on there besides the ones that I had already seen, and then randomly I looked on there and there were so many more reviews, and I was like, "Oh my God." Listen, y'all literally leave me the sweetest messages. So thank you to anyone that took the time out to leave me a rating and a review on the podcast. It is greatly appreciated. If you have not done that so far, please go ahead, click down below. The podcast is available on all podcast streaming platforms, but Apple Podcasts is where I can see your reviews, like your comments and everything, and your ratings. So head on over to Apple Podcasts, leave us a review, let us know what you think. And that is pretty much it for my recap today. I'm just here, I'm chilling, take a shot for every time y'all have seen me wearing this sweater. I'm like, at this point, I need to make this in multiple colors because I live in this sweater. I live in this. This is like my comfiest, coziest thing that I can put on, and it's still cute, So yeah, take a shot. And just take a shot for me. I'm drinking wine today, and we're just chilling. So we're just gonna jump right in. Today, I want to talk about fashion. Fashion. I want to talk about fashion because I have been working on my rebrand. As you guys know, it's like, it's an ongoing thing. I couldn't do everything all at one time, obviously. So we are slowly but surely revamping more things behind the scenes. For me, a big thing for me was my wardrobe. I wanted to revamp my wardrobe because of the fact that my wardrobe is just, it's not functional, it's not realistic. It doesn't make sense to me as an adult now. Thinking about it, it really doesn't make sense. And a lot of people look at me and they think I'm crazy, especially my mom. She's like, "You have this closet full of clothes. What do you mean you don't have anything to wear? Like, what does that even mean?" I feel like every girl can relate to that, but y'all, my wardrobe, it does not make sense. So I kind of like have an emotional connection to my clothes. So I'm kind of bad about getting rid of stuff. Like, it's very sentimental for me. Like, I can remember certain pieces. Like, I still have my prom dresses and, stuff like that. I mean, obviously, that's like a little bit more extreme. Like, that was a huge moment, but it doesn't have to be a huge moment for me, like even the smallest things. Like, I remember wearing certain dresses and certain shoes, and even if I can't fit the dress anymore, even if I can't wear the dress, like, where am I going? Like, my closet is full of statement pieces, statement shoes, heels, dresses, sequins, this and that. And it's just like, girl, where are you going? Times have changed, okay? Times have changed. I have so many like party clubbing outfits, like dresses and shoes and stuff. So, yeah, I might have clothes, but is it really functional and realistic for my lifestyle now? And the answer would be no. So that was a huge thing for me with my rebrand. I'm trying to make my wardrobe fit my lifestyle because, I love having statement pieces and stuff, especially since I am an influencer and I am on social media, and, we can always throw something on for a picture and that's it. But I don't want every single thing in my closet to be like that, because I'm like, okay, but what do I wear when I'm just out running errands? Or what do I wear when I want to go to the office? Or what do I wear when we're just hanging out with the girls? Like, we're not doing anything. It's Tipsy Thursday. We're getting lit, but we want to be cute, but also comfortable. Like, I'm not, putting on a full sequence freakum dress for Tipsy Thursday. So I just, had to reevaluate, and I also have been like trying to reevaluate the way that I shop as well, because I'm just extra by nature, okay? If doing the most was a person, that's me, And I can't help myself. Sometimes when I see something that I love, I have to get it. I just love giving myself what I want. But I'm like, girl, we got to be a little bit more realistic about the situation. So honestly, I don't have a lot of the basic items that you need. Like, I don't have a lot of the basic staple pieces that everyone has. Like, I don't have that favorite white tee or black tee, just for an everyday look. Like, you just want to throw on a white t-shirt sometimes. You want it to be clean, you want it to be crisp. You want that white to be crispy, okay? I don't have any white t-shirts like that. So that is just like the simplest thing that I don't own. I do not own like no-show socks. Like all of my socks are like high socks. So what happens when I want to wear sneakers because I don't have that many sneakers either. What happens when I want to wear a pair of sneakers and I don't want my socks to show? Wear no socks? Because that's, for me, that's just uncomfortable. I don't know. So I've been looking at myself like I was crazy. Like, girl, you don't have the normal things that people have in their closets for a normal day. So that's what I've been working on. I've been doing a lot of online shopping, bit by bit. I'm trying to take my time with it. And I'm really happy that it's summertime coming up, so the seasons are changing. I feel like there's no better time to revamp your wardrobe than when the season is about to change because, you might already need new stuff for that season because the stuff from last year might not fit or it might not be in style anymore. It just might not be what you want. So I'm like, okay, good. I'm in a good spot. Like I can do a nice little revamp right now since we're going into summer. Even though I'm like really a cozy person, and I stay inside a lot. So I'm always like either at the office or I'm at home. I'm really at home majority of the time working on content and stuff. And I keep it really cold in the house most of the time. So I'm really a cozy girl at heart. I want to wear sweatpants. I want to be cuddled in my blanket. I've been kind of buying a little bit of both. Like a little bit of both. I've been getting some cute summer pieces like staples, like t-shirts and, basic tops, solid tops, and just stuff that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of. Not too much of like that, oh, statement. This is only going to go with this certain thing and you're probably only going to wear this one time. I'm like, why am I spending so much money and I'm only going to wear the piece once? That's just not realistic for my lifestyle right now, sis. Not, I'm trying to be real with myself, right? So I've been doing a lot of smart shopping while still buying things that are cute, still buying things that fit my aesthetic and fit my style. That's another thing. My hair is literally purple, you guys. So a lot of the stuff that I have in my closet right now just doesn't go with my hair. A lot of stuff in my closet now is just not comfortable for me to wear on my everyday. So I'm like, either it doesn't match or it's not cozy and comfy for me to just, lounge around in. Hair is really part of the outfit, okay? So it really does throw off the vibe if you're wearing bright orange clothing and you have purple hair. So I'm like, yeah. And I've been wearing my natural hair a lot. Like I haven't put on a wig in like 2 weeks. So I'm like, yeah, I will grab a wig when I need to, but it's not like an everyday thing that I do because I'm really not doing that much. I feel like putting a wig on and making sure it's good and laid and all that stuff. That's like this whole process that you do when you're about to do something. Go somewhere, be seen by this many people, but that's not what I'm doing in my regular program either. So it's been a lot of self-evaluation and just thinking about, what kind of pieces I want to put in my closet moving forward as a fashion influencer. Like you got to have the staples, you got to have the statements, you have to have the comfy, the cozy, like it has to just be a balance of it all. So that is what we are working on. I'm really, really excited about it because I feel like prior to now, I haven't really bought clothes, like really, really bought a lot of clothes at one time in a while. Like it's been a really long time. So this has been bringing me joy, honestly, just shopping. I mean, retail therapy is a real thing. So if I'm having a bad day or, it was a long day and I'm feeling the pressure and the stress and I'm just trying to unwind, I mean, I love scrolling through some sites, scrolling through Amazon. Oh my God, y'all, I can get lost on Amazon for hours. It just keeps requesting, showing you things, like recommending things at the bottom, and you just fall even deeper and deeper and deeper into a rabbit hole. I can do that for hours, like hours and hours and hours. I can just add stuff to cart for hours and hours and hours, and at the end of it be like, what have I been doing for hours? And then just like take everything out and only buy like a few things. I'm so good for that. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but yeah, so I'm working on, things that are going to make me feel like I'm cute and put together every single day, because for me, you have to look your best to feel your best. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. I was just talking about this recently on my Instagram story. I just don't feel good, especially since I work from home. It's really easy to, just get up, roll out the bed, and try to start working and get on the computer. And you're just, not doing your full hygiene routine, or not, putting on an outfit because you're in the house. So you're like in your pajamas all day. If I stay in my pajamas all day, I don't even wear like real pajamas, just like soft little, shorts or tank tops or something. If I stay in that all day, I'm not going to want to do anything. I'm not going to feel like being productive. I think it might be a mental thing too, but I'm just like, this is what I just woke up in. Like, I was comfortable in my bed with this on, and that is where I want to stay with this on. I don't want to be in my office on the computer, or, on the couch trying to work on stuff. So for me, it's really been helping me to get up, do my full morning routine, do my full hygiene routine, do my whole, breakfast type routine, get myself in order before I try to start working, and put on an actual outfit, whether that's sweatpants and a hoodie or anything else besides what I just slept in, because it just doesn't make me feel like I can tackle the day. And usually I'm like a night showerer. I usually like to take my showers at night. Like, at heart, that's what I like to do. But now I'm realizing that it's like either I'll have to do both, or I'm more of like a morning person to do the shower routine in the morning, quote unquote. Whenever I get up. Only because one, it wakes me up. The shower definitely wakes me up. Two, it's just refreshing. It's like, okay, yeah, we're starting off today nice and clean, fresh out the shower. There is no feeling like fresh out the shower. I don't care what anybody else says. That is like the best feeling ever. So I've been finding that I'm a little bit more productive, and it's a little bit easier for me too, because I can wet my hair in the shower, and I can, make sure everything is done. Because wetting my hair in the sink, I need to get a spray bottle, by the way. That's really what I need to invest in. But I'm like, wetting my hair in the sink and everything every single day is just so annoying. I just rather do it in the shower, get out and style my hair. And my styling process is super easy. Just one product, lay my edges, and go. So yeah, the shower has been helping. It's just like it makes me feel better, and it just makes more sense. So yeah, I've been doing that. That's been helping me out, and I just feel overall better and motivated to get through the rest of the day. Y'all, if you're watching this on YouTube, just let me know in the comments down below. If y'all are like that, maybe it's just me, but I be feeling that. Um I just work better that way. And I've been, really trying to give myself that dream wardrobe that I always wanted. So that's my goal right now. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have my dream, everything else, my dream apartment, my dream office, my dream career. I want to have my dream wardrobe now. Like, sis, when I look in my closet, I'm just not happy. So now I'm becoming more happy with my wardrobe, because things are coming in, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, especially the shoes and everything. So I've been doing my little unboxings. I'm really having fun with unboxing. So for TikTok and for Instagram Reels, if you haven't seen the 2 unboxings that I've done so far, check those out. I'm having fun with it. I want to continue doing it. I feel like it's perfect for shoes, and shoes are like my first love. So I think I will keep doing that for shoes. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the clothes, because I feel like the clothes is only gonna make sense if like it's always on my body. So it'll be more like a try on real TikTok type of situation. I'm still planning it all out, but just the fact that things are coming in and I'm loving them and they're fitting right. That's another thing, y'all. I have not shopped in person for clothes in, oh my God, I can't even tell you how long it's been. And I mean, it kind of doesn't even make sense anymore unless you really just need something like in that very moment. But most of the places, dressing rooms are closed, and that was the only real incentive for me. That was the only good thing about me shopping in the store. Either I needed that piece right away or I knew that I needed to try it on. I have always been that girl that's like, I want to try it on because I can look at it on a mannequin, I can look at it on the rack, and I can love it, and then it just doesn't do what I thought it was going to do when I put it on. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to have gave, okay? So those are the only reasons why I would ever go to the store. But now it's just like I don't really be needing stuff spur of the moment, because I'm not doing spontaneous stuff like that to where I have to be dressed up or anything to the point where I can't find something that I already have in my closet and I can't try the stuff on. So I'm not going to the store, respectfully. And it was so hard when I first started ordering stuff online because I could not get the sizing right for the life of me. And y'all, I'm the type of person, I have measuring tapes. Y'all know I make clothes and stuff. So I have measuring tapes laying around this whole house. Okay. I have about 10 of them at this point. And I would always measure. I'm like, I'm measuring, I'm measuring, I'm measuring. And it just seems like something is always off. Most recently, I ordered from Pretty Little Thing not too long ago, and I went directly based on the sizing chart, like based on my measurements, based on the sizing chart, and it kind of actually did work out perfectly. So I feel like some sizing charts are a little wonky, some brands are a little tricky, but it really worked out. And I was like, oh my God, okay, so I feel confident shopping from this person. So now let me try this person so that I can get confident with shopping with them too. So it's just like really trial and error for me with the online shopping because baby girl, it's tough when you have a small waist, okay? It's like it's proportional for me or in my mind, but I guess not from their perspective or from a designer's perspective or whatever, I don't know. But a little, Tata's a little big, honey. Okay, it's a little big up here. So anything that, I'm not going to be able to wear a bra with is tricky because it's either not enough coverage, not enough support. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that can go wrong there. And then I have a small waist, and then my got a little cake back there. Okay, look, we got a little cake back there. Okay, so like my thighs, my hips, the back area. Okay, a little thick. Can't even lie about it. It's a little thick. So it's hard, especially when you're trying to do pants or anything and you want it to fit over your thighs and over your hips, but you also want it to fit on your waist too without having to wear a belt or having to get it taken in or having to do all this stuff. And it's tricky. So most recently, I will say I've had the most success. I think because I'm really just learning my body, learning what sizes I really need to be wearing, and learning more about the materials that brands use too. So, yeah, I've been actually doing a great job with the online shopping. We're going to knock on something because we're going to have to keep this going. Okay. I just made a purchase. So I'm hoping everything goes well with that. But yeah, stay tuned for more fashion content. Like I told you guys, we're going to be doing styling videos. We're going to be doing our OOTD videos. I still have my birthday lookbook coming up for y'all. So just stay tuned. More fashion content on the way. I'm going to be doing more unboxings, more hauls, more try-on, stuff like that. Because I want to push myself to continue to be that influencer. I kind of have to keep up with what's going on in order to influence anybody. So yeah, that's my goal for the rest of this year. And I'm feeling really confident about it, you guys. I'm feeling like I've been focused on content for the past month because I made that decision. I talked about this before. Like, you have to really put one thing in the forefront when you have a lot of different things to balance. So I have a lot of businesses that I have to balance and my social media. I have a lot of platforms when it comes to social media. So I had to really sit down and think about what it was that I wanted to do and what it was going to take from me in order to get to that place that I wanted to get to. And I decided that, okay, I'm going to take a few weeks and just focus on content. Like, put content as my first priority, put my wardrobe and everything as my first priority. And that's what I've been doing the past couple weeks. And I feel really, really good about it because I actually have been able to sit down and focus on it. And not to say that I'm not doing other stuff, but this has just been the main thing on the agenda. So it's been beautiful. And that's why I'm feeling more confident. I haven't been able to do that in a while, I feel like, because I just been so hard on myself and so wrapped up in my businesses. And I'm like, girl, you need to relax. Okay. You need to think about you. Think about yourself sometimes. Get yourself together first. So, yeah, you guys, it's going well. Shopping is always fun. I will say that. But I want to know, like, well, I guess this is where I'm going to ask Devin to chime in because Devin's here as usual. How do y'all shop for stuff though? Like, do y'all shop for comfort first or do you shop to be cute? Like, I need some feedback on this because I feel like a year ago, I would have said I shop to be cute first and worry about comfort later. Because at the end of the day, like heels and stuff, when are heels ever comfortable? Like they might be comfortable when you first put it on, but if you gotta go out and walk around doing all that stuff, your feet gonna be hurting, sis. Like your feet are going to be hurting. So I feel like a year ago, I was just like, oh, I just want to be cute, want to be cute, want to be cute. And I think now I'm more so like, okay, but is it gonna fit right? Because I was the queen of like trying to finesse stuff that didn't fit properly. Now I'm like, is it gonna fit right? Is it gonna be comfortable? Am I gonna be cute? You know, are people gonna look at this and be like, oh my God, I love that? So I feel like that's kind of how I think now. I think men might have a different perspective about that. I don't know for sure. So we're gonna ask the only man that's in this house right now. Oops. Me and him look like twins with our glasses on. Hey, twin. What's good, twin?
What's up?
How do you shop for clothes, man? What's the tea on that from a man's perspective? Do you feel like you got to feel your best? You got to look your best to feel your best?
Are you just asking like in general? How I shop for clothes or like what?
Yeah, in general. I mean, you're not an influencer. Well, I'm not even going to say he's not an influencer because he is. Because he is. Okay. But yeah, just in general. Because I mean, obviously, you're not like taking pictures, you know, you're not like shopping for outfits because you want to take pictures. But if we were like actually going out right now, you know, like if we were hitting the town every week, how would you be shopping?
That's whatever I like at the moment. I mean, like,
I guess guys' clothes
it's
are
like
just
my favorite brands or whatever.
there's
Or just
never
like a
like
piece
any
that I like.
pieces like that are just so uncomfortable for guys to wear, huh? Probably not.
I mean, like, unless you're wearing like a suit or something every day.
Mm-hmm. Man, we got it hard. We be trying to put heels on and like all these tight clothes to like suck
Which I
this
don't have
in.
to though. Like, y'all choose to do that.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I like to accentuate. I want to put on a heel. I want to put on a little heel, you know? I
mean,
get
that's what you
it.
want to do.
We don't have to, but I'm just saying, like, society, if we want to be cute, we know what we got to do.
You gotta do what?
We gotta get dressed up. We gotta get, you know, I mean, not always, but like if we're trying to take Instagram pictures, I have found this to be true on my social media. If people are not seeing me doing something, like if I'm not doing the next best thing, if I didn't just hit another milestone or whatever, if I don't have on a cute outfit, if it's not like a beautiful picture, people scroll on Instagram to look at pretty pictures, and that's just period. So, you know, they want to see good pictures, right? They want to see the drama, they want to see what's going on. So, if I just posted a picture of me sitting here right now, maybe with the setup, they would be like, okay, yeah, that's cute. If the lights and stuff weren't on, if I wasn't in this exact spot, if I took a picture like this on my couch and just said, hey, y'all, you know, I'm just drinking my wine today, blah, 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 I would not get that much engagement on that post. And I already know.
I mean, it's just all about being creative with it. That doesn't mean you have to be uncomfortable when you're doing it. It's just being creative.
Yeah, not uncomfortable, but a lot of clothes are uncomfortable sometimes. But right now, I'm shopping for comfort. So I guess, guys, you know, that's not a good question for a guy, huh?
What's the question?
Shopping for comfort or not? How do you shop? But I guess all your clothes are comfortable. Except for suits. Oh, my nose is
I
itchy.
mean, yeah, for the most part, unless you're wearing like tight jeans or something like that. Or just like clothes with like a lot of stuff on it, like zippers and all that. I don't even think
Detailing.
that's in style no more. Though.
No? Like the multiple, I know exactly what you're talking about. Interesting. Well, I feel like now I'm looking for things that's gonna be cute and comfortable at the same time, like
It's just all about doing what you like,
a
get what you
vibe.
like.
Huh?
It's all about just like getting what you like to wear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, but like if it was up to me, I wouldn't wear clothes at all. I don't like being restricted. I feel like I'm always having to, because I have
I'm just
boobs,
talking about
like,
like stuff that looks good to you.
oh yeah. Yeah, most of those things are uncomfortable though.
That's tragic.
It's hard, okay? Being a woman is hard for many reasons. But your girl got boobs. Like, I can't just let these things, I gotta sit these up and this be too tight. And then, it's just, I'll be ready to let everything go. Let the girls go, let everything go, unbutton this. But, you know, my newer pieces right now, it's mainly for comfort and they're still cute. So I like that. And I like the fact that I'm learning how to do my sizing and everything, because that can be another reason why it's uncomfortable, like if you don't get the right size, obviously. So yeah, fashion content coming soon. Devin's gonna be in a video. He just doesn't know it yet. Gonna be rating my outfits from this place and that place. It's gonna be good. So yeah, that's my tea on fashion right now. Fashion content on the way. I'm really excited if you can't tell. So I got a question about YouTube, and I thought that that was like, the perfect kind of segue into this conversation because I'm posting a lot of fashion content soon. And that's kind of like what I love to do. So someone asked what was the process of starting a YouTube channel. And I feel like we talk a lot about businesses on this podcast, on this YouTube channel. We talk a lot about, starting a lip gloss business or any other kind of business or whatever, but we don't ever talk about YouTube. I'm like, dang, I didn't even think that, there were people out there that follow me because they want to start a YouTube channel. So that's really cool. How to start a YouTube channel. We should do a whole separate video, but we're going to talk about it right now. So for me, the first thing that I would recommend doing is researching, just like seeing how YouTube really works, because I started my YouTube so long ago. So long ago, it feels like that was like what? Was it five? No, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It was a long time ago. So things were different back then, obviously, and YouTube kind of had just really started to become this place where people were sharing their lives and vlogging and well, I mean, people have been doing that for years, but it started to really pick up and blow up to the point where I saw it, because I'm like, to this day, I still don't remember what I was looking up on YouTube. It must have been crochet stuff, but I stumbled across people doing makeup, people doing vlogs and everything. And I'm just like, whoa, like, what is this YouTube space? Like, what are we doing on here? So it's way different now. I would just say, do your research about, what can be done, what can't be done, what you can post. Um, and at least like learn the basics about your analytics, because these are all things that I wish I would have done in the beginning. Analytics. There's so much information that YouTube gives you, and it's hard to digest sometimes once you like get a certain amount of engagement. I feel like it just gets like to be a lot of information. So if you have at least a little bit of an idea in the beginning, I think that would benefit you. Um, Definitely think about the branding part of it. Like, what kind of content do you want to make? Why do you even want to start a YouTube channel? What kind of videos do you want to make? I feel like at this very moment, you need to be starting a YouTube because you're passionate about it. Like, you really want to start a YouTube channel, not just because I have a YouTube channel or the next person has a YouTube channel, because it's really a lot of work. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort. And you just can't be throwing yourself into that if you're not ready or if that's really not what you want to be doing. So, yeah, why do you want to start a YouTube channel and what do you want to share? What kind of value are you going to bring to the next person? Like, are you going to be entertaining people? Are you going to be, teaching people something? Are you going to be just, motivating people, inspiring people? Like, what's your purpose for coming to this platform specifically? So, I think those are the things that you need to think about in the beginning. Branding. Let's jump back to branding because branding is really important. And I'm glad that you asked this question. Whoever asked this question. Oh, I remember who asked this question. Shout out to you if you asked this question. Branding is really important. So, like our creators asset pack that we have right now for YouTube, it's really, really good for beginners. So, if you don't really know exactly what you want to do with your branding, or if you don't feel confident when it comes to graphic design, this is something that could help you get that jump start, because I feel like now you gotta come correct. Like YouTube is such a saturated place right now, so you can't just like try to half-ass it and think that it's gonna be okay. Like you really have to come strong. Like you gotta start strong, I feel like right now. So you wanna make sure you have that profile picture. You wanna make sure you have that banner. You wanna make sure you have that end screen and make sure you're setting yourself up properly to promote your stuff on other platforms. You wanna make sure that you have that intro that you wanted to do or whatever the case may be. I feel like it's a delicate balance between having it all together and then, not starting because you don't have like every single thing. Yes, sometimes you just have to do it. You just have to jump. You just have to get started because a lot of people will procrastinate starting because they don't have it like exactly perfect. But I feel like it should be like a balance. Like there should be a set list of things that you absolutely have that are more accessible. Like, for instance, the branding department, like the assets pack will help you with that. So you could definitely do that prior to starting your YouTube channel. But what I won't say is don't, go out and spend $3,000 on a camera just to get started on YouTube because you can definitely get something more affordable, something that's more accessible. You can even use your iPhone if you have any of the new iPhones. So it's that delicate balance. So that was my next tip. Like, what kind of equipment do you have, or what kind of equipment are you shooting to use for your channel? What do you currently have that can help you? Because I mean, when I first started, I had stuff laying around. I wanted to be this beauty guru. I wanted to talk about beauty. I wanted to talk about fashion. I was doing DIY this and that. So it was really a lot of the times just stuff that I had laying around the house. I didn't have to always go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff for videos, for content. Utilize what you have first. This is something that I'm still learning because I just have so much stuff, you guys. And I'm like, there's so much stuff that I already have at my fingertips in my actual house that I could be using for videos, that I could be using for content. So I already have a set of outfits planned out that I already have in my closet. So those I'm going to shoot for Instagram and everything. We might do like a OOTD or something, but I'm not waiting for all of these new pieces to come in to make content. So you definitely have to utilize what you have and be resourceful and maximize what you have because y'all, I promise you, some of the same jeans, some of the same tops and everything, like staple pieces that I do have, some of those things you will see multiple different times, different ways. I'm styling them different ways. It's all about maximizing what you have. Okay. And like I said, definitely be starting a YouTube channel for the right reasons. Because it's really easy nowadays to see that people are just in it for the money. And I'm like, y'all, listen, if you're starting a YouTube channel today, you are not going to see money for a while unless you're already established, unless as soon as you post a video that a ton of people are going to watch it. YouTube has different guidelines, um, different things that you have to have on your channel in order to be monetized now. So when I started, it wasn't like that, but now it is. So you have to, achieve certain things with your channel before they'll actually monetize it. So don't think that it's going to be quick money unless are actually a public figure. You have a platform, a following. Like if you have a following somewhere else, maybe like on TikTok or on Instagram, and you want to start a YouTube channel, and you're confident and like, hey, yep, I'm going to do this thing. People have been asking for it. I just know these people are going to support me. If it's not a situation like that, then you should not have, the thought, you shouldn't have the mentality that, oh, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to film a few videos and then it's just going to be great and I'm going to be rich and the money is just going to be pouring in. It's not like that. I promise you it's not like that. Even for me, it's not like that. So it definitely does take time. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and just just time of building. You have to build your platform up. Definitely not something that I would say don't do, because I love YouTube and I'm so happy that I started, and especially started when I did start, because I'm like I'm pretty well versed now. I'm seasoned at this point. But if it's something that you really want to do, I say go for it and just make sure you're totally and 1000% ready for this whole YouTube beast, because it is a beast. Even me now, it's hard to think about, videos. Like, I have to have so many video ideas so that I can always have something to pick from. Like, you can't really ever stop. You have to keep going. You have to constantly be creative. You have to keep going. It's like a never-ending cycle. And it's fun though, because you can kind of grow and learn, and you can see the growth in real time. You can always go back to your old videos and look and be like, "Oh my God, this is where I started. This is really cringy." It does get that way. Like, I have all of my YouTube videos still up. Okay, so the very first video that I ever posted is still up on my channel, and I just leave it there because I just want to see that growth personally. And if any one of you decide that y'all want to see that growth personally too, y'all can. Y'all can scroll all the way down through 400 plus videos, and y'all will see the first time your girl uploaded a video in 2015 looking straight crazy, okay? It's all about the journey. So these are kind of, some of the steps that you need to do in the process. You need to really sit down and think about a lot of video ideas. I'm saying, like, write down at least 100 and start planning the ones that excite you the most, and film, 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 film. Y'all, back in the day, I wasn't even monetized. Like, I was monetized, but I wasn't getting a YouTube check, because the threshold is $100. So if you don't make $100 in your AdSense account, you're not getting a check. So even though I was monetized, I wasn't getting enough views on my videos to get a check every single month. So I remember I used to just like plan out all these videos. I used to write down all the videos that I was going to film, and I literally would set all the lights up, just like how we have everything set up today to film the podcast. I would set all my lights up. I would make sure I was good to go, get up, shower, eat, drink water, all that stuff. I would just film all day, like all day. And it might be a long video, it might be a short video, it might be a story time. I remember I was always doing my get ready with me's and my makeup look. So that would be the first video, because it's just like, all right, let's get ready, let's do my makeup. And then that was a video. Then I would, do a talking video. And then the rest of the day it would be like talking videos, tag videos, this challenge, that challenge. Y'all, I remember days I was filming like 10 videos in one day. I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't have anywhere else to be. Okay. And I was so passionate about this thing. I was so motivated. Like, I just wanted to be in front of the camera. Like, I wanted to be filming. I wanted to make sure that I had enough content so that I didn't have to film every single day. I was giving myself editing days and everything, but my parents were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, is she still in there? It's like 2 in the morning. I'm in here talking to my camera, talking to my camera, talking to my camera. Like, I'm just having a blast. And I'm not getting any return from this. Granted, I didn't have bills to pay. Okay. I didn't have things to worry about. So I was just really carefree. I was unapologetic. I was trying to just learn how to make good content and really learn how to edit too. So I would do all that bulk filming so that I could then sit on my computer for hours and hours and hours learning how to edit, how to maneuver. And this is once I got a computer, because y'all, when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't even have a computer. So I was editing on my iPhone 4S, okay? Probably 3 times smaller than this phone that I have now. Okay. So I was really making it work back in the day. And that's just what you have to do sometimes. Like, if you want to start today and you don't have all this equipment, if you have your phone, if you have an iPhone, one of the new iPhones, you can get iMovie on your iPhone and you can edit on your phone. I mean, you just have to make it happen, okay? You have to make it happen. It might not be ideal, but everything is a stepping stone, and I had to learn that. I didn't mind stacking up my shoe boxes and putting my phone on top of the shoe boxes as a tripod when I didn't have a tripod, because I'm like, I didn't have no job. I didn't have no source of income. This is before I started any of my businesses. So I didn't have any kind of income. So if my parents were not giving me money, family giving me money, if it wasn't holiday, birthday, whatever, I didn't have no money. So I could not just hop on Amazon and order a $40 tripod and order, a computer or a camera or any of that stuff. So I think that, be realistic with yourself and what you can do now when you want to start, but also make sure that it is the best possible thing that you can do, because I'm just so big about not putting out content that I'm not 100% in love with. Not, I don't put that stuff out. So if I don't like how it went, I'm going to refilm it. Sometimes I'm like that, because this is me, this is my business, this is my brand, this is my reputation, and if I don't feel like I 1000% am in love with it, why would I expect anyone else to like it too, So I would just make sure you have it set up to how you want it to be set up, how you feel like it's going to make you happy, and just go for it. And be ready to give it your all, be ready to be consistent, be ready to be working for hours on end. I was just on YouTube yesterday because I was researching, I'm trying to still do this rebrand, and like I said, it's just a thing that happens slowly but surely. And I was on YouTube, I was watching videos about Instagram, and people are talking about how they grow their Instagram, because I'm like, I want to grow my Instagram. There might be some tips and tricks out there that I'm not doing. There might be some knowledge out there that I don't know about. So I was doing that research, and I'm just watching this girl's video, and she's just like, yeah, I mean, I quit my 9 to 5 to do social media, and now I'm working like a 9 to 9 or even a 9 to 12. It's not any less work, okay? If anything, it's going to be more, and it might be twice as more or even more than that, depending on what kind of content you're going to be producing. But this is like a full production, that you're doing every single day by yourself. So it's hard, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say, oh, it's so easy. It's fun. This is my passion. So I don't mind doing this kind of work. It makes me happy, it makes me feel good, but it's work. It requires effort, all of my effort. So just be prepared. Be prepared to put them hours in, because you're gonna have to put them hours in, honey. It's gonna be a lot of hours too. But it's all worth it. Like I said, it's all part of the journey. You look back, you see where you started once you get to a certain place, and it's just the best feeling. So hopefully these tips and tricks could help you. I might have to do a whole video on, starting a YouTube channel and showing you guys the stuff that I like to use, like camera equipment and lights and everything. That's probably going to be a segment on IAmKNicole favorites as well, so I can show you guys my camera that I use for vlogging and filming, and my computers and everything. Anything that I use for my YouTube channel, I'll show it to you guys, and just try to help someone else out there. I think that would be a really, really great video. So just stay tuned, and stay tuned for that fashion content too. Oh, I'm so excited. I have not been drinking my wine. I'm about to take a sip of my wine. I think that's all I have for this tea. That's all the tea I have. Devin,
What's up?
do you have any more tea for me? Any more?
I don't know if you said it before, but who are some of your like favorite YouTubers to look up to?
My favorite YouTuber is, oh my God. Okay, this is funny because me and Serena are always talking about this, because Serena watches so many people on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh my God, how can you watch so many people? I don't know. I just don't watch that many people. But my favorite people to watch, I like watching Raven Elise. Obviously, she's at the top of my list. Love her so much. Her content is it's so good. It's so wholesome. It's wholesome content. I love it. Raven Elise. I used to love watching Desi Perkins, but Desi is now, on a whole new journey. She done had her baby. She has her businesses now. So I just feel like YouTube is not on her front burner right now. That's not her priority. Her priority right now is her family and her businesses. And like I just said 2 seconds ago, it has to be like that sometimes. And I understand it just sucks, because I really do miss the content. But I did like watching Desi. She still has good content up if you don't know her and you want to like binge some of the old stuff. Desi, who else do I watch on a daily? I watch Laura Lee for the laughs, because she's just so funny to me. And she's always talking about like home decor and stuff like that, shopping. it's just like she's always doing a haul, and I'm like, I love just seeing people talk about things that I should buy. Who else? I've been watching Aaliyah's Face lately. I've been subscribed to her for a while, but not really like into her journey like that. So I'm starting to watch her videos now and learning a little bit more about her. And I will say that she definitely inspired me to start back weekly vlogging again. So stay tuned because I am going to be doing vlogs for you guys. So yeah, I think those are like the four people mainly that I look up to. It's mainly just Raven, honestly and truly. Who else is out there though? Because someone else, I need to like pull up my phone. I don't know why my mind is drawing blank. Makeup Shayla. I love Makeup Shayla, and I would watch her like more lifestyle videos, like her fitness videos or her like her wellness journey, like her meal prepping and stuff, because she's always like talking about what she eats in a day, or you know how she, because she like what do you call it, she like weighs all of her food and everything, like she counts her macros and stuff. Just stuff like that is just so interesting to me, because I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how people do this but they do it. Okay, they gets it done. Who else? Definitely just, my people that I know in real life. I watched Serena. Zaria just uploaded a video yesterday, y'all. I said, excuse me, are you going to be a YouTuber now? Because what? So I cannot forget about my girl. I'm like, what? I watch Aaliyah J. I like Aaliyah J, and I watch her vlog channel, Aaliyah J and Wizard Kelly. I actually cleaned out my subscriptions, which kind of like was the best thing I could have ever done, because I was subscribed to so many people and it was just ridiculous because I don't watch any of their videos. Chef C, can't forget about Chef C, okay, and Proud and Curly. So whenever I want to learn about my vegan meals, vegan recipes, I watch Chef C. And then Proud and Curly is her podcast. So these are all the people I like watching on YouTube. De'Ara and Ken, I've been watching them recently just, to see their journey, because I know they're like building a house and everything. And I just, I like to watch inspiring content and I like to manifest. So I feel like putting my energy into stuff like that is like a form of manifestation. Because De'Ara is like what, 23? Did she just turn 23 or 24? I don't know. But to like be so established at such a young age and to be making major moves at such a young age is beautiful. So yeah, I love that. And the Glam Twins. I watch the Glam Twins. Oh, can't forget my girl Disbit Amelia too. Okay, because I really do be watching all of y'all. But one thing about me, I don't be watching I don't be watching stuff as much as people think that I do. Cuz people think that since I do social media for a living that I'm like always on there, and that's not really how my life goes. Like I'm not always on Instagram, I'm not always on YouTube, and I'm definitely not like clicking on people's stuff or going through people's story. Most of the time I'm just scrolling. Like most of the time I'm scrolling, I'm looking for inspiration. If I'm on an app, it's going to be TikTok. So I have to like be ready to sit down and watch YouTube videos, because I like to actually enjoy my YouTube videos when I watch them. I want to like fully dedicate all my attention to that. So I don't watch YouTube videos that much. Not as much as y'all think I do. I do watch them, but it's just like it's such a small percentage of my day. So same thing with Instagram. I would say TikTok crushes both of the two, because I could stay on TikTok for the entire day and forget about the other two social media apps. But yeah, those are the people that I watch on YouTube, people that I look up to. I'm very much inspired by the people that are in my circle that are doing this, because, we're all kind of trying to do the same thing. We're all fighting the same battles and having the same challenges. So it's just really rewarding to watch my friends and see my friends do amazing things. My friends that might have full-time jobs and they're still making sure they're getting their content done, and their schedule is not as flexible. I always just get so inspired by them, because I just think back to when I was working a 9 to 5 and I was trying to balance, my business and my YouTube channel, and it was just so hard. Like I just couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, it's people out here that are close to me that are doing it. They're crushing it. They're killing it. So people around me are most inspiring, because, they're more accessible, they're more close to home, and we actually have a relationship. But yeah, those are people I look up to. Love y'all. so much. I know you're all watching this right now or listening to it. Devin, I look up to Devin. I'm inspired by Devin because Devin like can do anything, and if he can't do it, he figures it out, and he'll like spend hours to figure it out. I just feel like I I have lost patience for some things. I have to be really, really, really passionate about something to want to sit down and actually learn how to do it in that very moment. I'm that type of girl that like I got used to asking for help. You know, I got comfortable with that. So I'm like, if I can't figure something out, but I know Devin knows how to do it already, I will just ask Devin first if he's like close by before I like sit and go down a rabbit hole like trying to research it. But yeah, I look up to Devin too. He not a YouTuber, but that's okay. He used to be back in the day. Maybe one day he'll revive it. Maybe one day you'll revive it. Would you ever revive your YouTube channel?
Maybe.
I think you should. I think you should like have a show or something.
A show.
Yeah, because you used to like make little skits and stuff. You know, come on, give us a series. We want a show. We want to watch every week or something. Let me stop messing with this man.
We'll see.
Let me stop messing with him because he's like, stop. Was that your only question for me? That was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm feeling the wine. It's hot now. I'm hot. Body's warming up. Are y'all like that? When the alcohol hits, do y'all get hot? Like, does your body get warm or like, what happens? I love y'all. And especially to the people that make it to the end of every podcast episode, y'all are real OGs. Thank you so much for your love, your support. It does not go unnoticed. We really do appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel down below because what did I say earlier? Road to 24K. Period. We have milestones to reach this year, okay? We do. So make sure you tell a friend to subscribe. Come join the K Squad. Make sure you follow the podcast on all the podcast platforms, whichever platform you use. Head over to Apple Podcasts. Leave us a rating. Leave us a review. Follow the new podcast Instagram at Hello It's Me. IAmKNicole. I will have it linked down below. Follow at Your Daily Dose of Co. My newest business venture. Very excited about it. Cannot wait to talk more about it. But head on over there for some daily motivation, a little pick me up, okay, if you will. Check out the YouTube Creator Assets Pack. I will have that link down below as well. Collaboration between me and Devin Gaston Productions. Devin is always in the building. It is currently $30 off, so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Get this branding together, sis. Or bro. Whichever one, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in episode 32. Thank you for watching or listening. Bye.